Rebecca. I wanted to give you a quick tutorial of your site just so you know how to change things. I know you are somewhat familiar with Squarespace already, so hopefully this isn't too repetitive. But I'm going to start with just how to add payment options because I know you mentioned that. So over here on the left-hand side, you're going to go to Commerce and then Payments. And then I would connect Stripe. That is what I use, and that's what a lot of people use. Stripe is really easy to use. So basically, if you just click this, it's going to prompt you to set it up with your bank account, and will ask some business info. But it's super easy to set up, and that's really all you have to do. And then if you'd like to connect PayPal as well, you can do that. I know a lot of shops have that option too. So that's pretty easy to set up. Now I'm just going to go over how to change out the basic info. So for this, you're going to go to Pages over here, and then this is where you're going to see all your different pages. And I know you probably already know this part, but I'll just go over it anyways. So to edit, you're going to make sure you're on the Pages section, and then you can basically pick the section you're going to edit and click Edit. And then so this is how you edit this. And this is H1, this is H3. So if you were to want to make this different text, this is where you would do it. But that's pretty easy. If you'd like to change the banner on this, then all you're going to do is hover over banner, and that is how you change this image out. This is the exact same way, just pretty self-explanatory on how to change this. For buttons, if you wanted to change the text on that, all you do is click Edit. You hover over it, click Edit, and then you can change it here, and then you can choose a link that it goes to. Just pretty easy. For our pics, you can edit these photos at any time. All you have to do is, again, hover and go to Edit, click on Edit, and then you can delete this image and then upload a new one. And you're going to want to leave the image settings like they are now where it's inline because that's how this is set up. But to change the text on this, all you do is, let me get this so you can see it, is you just highlight this and you can change it. And if you wanted to make it caps, then you can just caps lock it and put your title there. So that is pretty easy. That is how you change that. And then all links are pretty much you change the same way. So for Explore the Collections, depending on where you want to link this to, all you would do is highlight it and then put your link here. Right now I have it going to the shop, so but that's the same for all links. This is the only part that might be a little bit different on the homepage, is because it's set up like a gallery so that it's like this really cool effect. To change this, all you do is go to Edit. You might have to pop this out. I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't let you edit from here. So if you click Edit and then pop this out, the images are all here. So you can upload and kind of drag and rearrange these images however you want. In order to change this text out, you can change it to a testimonial or something else. I included a PSD template for you to use, and it is, if you go to Pages, to Site Tutorial, and follow this link. I'm sorry, I just got a text. And follow this link, then it'll download the Photoshop file and you can edit it and then just upload it to say whatever you want. So that's pretty easy. Let's go back to the homepage. And then again, this is just the same thing to edit. If you wanted to put a picture of you guys or something else, and then change what this says here. The footer, I have all of these linked to the different pages already, so you don't have to worry about that. The only thing that you might need to update is terms of service, shipping and returns, and privacy policy. I went ahead and put like there's sample pages, but obviously this content isn't right, so you can just update those on your own terms. But that is all good. And then these links still need to be linked. I don't think you have social media yet, at least not that I know of, but all you have to do for that is highlight the one you want to link and then You could put Instagram.com/AYR Barnes or whatever it is, and click apply, and that'll link it for you. So that's the home page. There's not really, it's pretty self-explanatory, and it might be stuff you already know on Squarespace. We're going to go to our story, and it's the exact same editing structure as the home page. The only thing you might need to know here is this banner image to change. You're going to want to find the about the our story page. So you see how this is highlighted, that means that's the page you're on. Click the little gear and go to media, and then you can update this image as needed. So that's the only thing different about the about page. And then now we're going to go over to recipes. There are no recipes yet, obviously, but I have it set up like a blog page, and so in order to add those recipe or blog posts, you're going to click on recipes here, and then you can just add your recipe. So title here, and then you can style this just like you style a page. That's where all the recipe info can go. If you go over to options, then you can upload a thumbnail image and edit all of this info. And then you can add tags or categories if you'd like to down here. And then you would click save and publish, and that's pretty much all for the blog page. Okay, so next we're going to go to shop. This is, I did fix this so that, let me see it. It is static, and as you have more items, it'll stick as it scrolls down. But to add products, and I've seen that you've already done this, so I think you should be good here, but you would just go to commerce, and then inventory and products. And the only thing I wanted to let you know is that, yes, obviously you can upload multiple images, and you can create different categories on them. I see that you've already edited content and all that stuff, so I think you should be good there. Yeah, this, see, you've done all this. And then, yeah, the only other thing I was going to say is make sure you have a thumbnail image, but I see that you do, so you should be good there. If you wanted to add it as a featured project, you just click this. Yeah, it looks like you've already done a lot of this, so you should be good there. And you can add as many products as you want, and you can add them in different collections. And so that's the shop page. It'll, as you build it out, it'll look a little bit different, but it's just pretty much a matter of adding products and then adding them to collections. So the last thing that I want to go over, which is the most complicated, is this menu. So since we did style this a different way, there is a specific way that you have to edit it. It sounds a little bit intimidating, but it's actually pretty simple. So I'm just going to show you how to do that real quick. So to edit this, you are going to go back to the home and then to settings, and then you're going to go to advanced, and you're going to go to code injection. And so you see all this code in the footer, and this is what is making the menu show like you want it to show. So to edit the menu, you can't just click edit like you would the other pages. What you have to do is you actually have to just copy this little part right here. So I'm copying it and deleting it, and then click save. And then now you will see, I'm just going to go to the home page because it's easiest. Now you'll see it looks kind of funny. It's just because I have it set so that you can edit it. So if you scroll down on the home page, then this is actually the menu. So to edit it, you just go to edit like you would on a normal page now, and you can put different titles and then the different categories that you want. And so you can type your category here and then link it to the product page once you have all the products set up. And so you just link it here and then click apply, and then that'll take you there. So then once you change all of these, all you're going to do is you're going to go back to that code part, and you are just going to put it right back and click save. And so now it is back how it's supposed to look. And so really all it is a matter of going to this footer code and just removing this when you want to edit it, this section right here, and then putting it back when you are finished and clicking save so that it shows correctly. So it's actually pretty easy. It just might seem intimidating. And what I did also, just so that it is less intimidating, is in Pages and under Site Tutorial, right here I put this snippet to delete and re-add so that if you were to accidentally not copy it, you have it here. And then if for some reason you were to accidentally delete something that you didn't mean to, this is the entire code for that section. So if you mess something up, all you have to do is refer back to this page, copy this entire code, and put it back under Settings, Advanced, Code Injection, and just paste it back under here, and then it will be like new again. So you don't really have to worry about messing anything up, and really, again, all you're having to do is copy this, delete it, and then you can edit the page, and then when you're ready to put it back in the header, you paste it again and click save. So yeah, it seems a little bit intimidating, but it's really not. Let me see if there's anything else that I can think of to let you know how to do. The only thing I think I didn't go over, and I think you should already know this, but is design and site styles. This is where all your styling is going to be for your site. So if at any point you want to change any settings, this is where you do it. So you can change the different fonts and the different colors here. Yeah, that's really it. Besides that, the only other thing is under custom CSS, there is also, you'll see quite a bit of code here that I did to style your site. You don't have to worry about any of this, so I would just recommend to not touch it so that nothing gets messed up. That is where the custom CSS is. And I think that is everything. I think it's just a matter of putting your products in and then linking them up in the header. Yeah, and then just testing all your links to make sure everything is working correctly, and then you should be good to go. I am sending you in my email some recommendations of people who can help you update your site down the road, so you should be good to go there. Cool, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your week.